sometimes we're on a path and then we're given opportunities or something comes into our life that we think, oh, I really want that. And then you think, oh, but I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. So when I was a beauty and, makeup artist and stylist working in television behind the scenes, and then I'm asked to be on camera and give beauty and style tips, then I'm given a book deal. So I write a book about my journey and not only beauty, but also building my inner confidence. And I'm invited to speak on the Power of Women tour. My first speaking engagement, which is where I met you, started off in Toronto, Canada, and it was like 3,500 women. And it's just, it's unbelievable. I get up and speak, and I'm sharing my, my little presentation I put together, and get off stage. And next thing I know, my agent calls and she's like, what happened? And I was like, what do you mean what happened? And she said, oh, it didn't go so well. And because I'd never, being on TV is very different than giving a presentation or a live speech in front of an audience. So she said, I want you to work on changing some things up. And then the next stop was Calgary, which was with you, Barbara Corcoran, Sigourney Weaver. We had Suzanne Summers there. I think Ellen DeGeneres was supposed to be there, but she couldn't make it. So I arrived at this conference just terrified, thinking I'm going to bomb again. And this is just, what am I going to do? But I've committed. You can't just quit. So I walk into the pre-event and I meet you. And we immediately clicked, and you said, do you want to have dinner? And I said, sure. So we had dinner, and I explained to you what happened. And so you gave me some tips and really helped me so much that I went back to my hotel room that night. I reorganized my presentation. I had more confidence in what I was doing, thanks to you. I walked out on that stage. I gave my presentation, and a standing ovation from 3,500 women. It was like, drop that mic, girl. Whoa. And I look over to my left, and there's Suzanne Summers getting ready to come, on stage after me and speak. And I just thought, oh my gosh, I did it. And so I share that story because I know I'm sure every single person listening here has had that experience where they just think, there's no way I can do it. And then maybe they try and they don't do so well. And a lot of times we just want to quit and give up and think this isn't for me. But when we do that, we sabotage our chances of doing something that is really special and meaningful and something that I really wanted. I just needed some support, And so I thank you for that always.
You're so welcome. And also, though, I want to call attention to the fact that you had such purpose in what you were doing and such commitment, and your values really aligned with what you were talking about. And that's why also, in addition to whatever advice I gave you, that you were able to go forth and do all the fabulous things that you've done.
Thank you. Make me cry.